So our experiment was about social facilitation. Oh wait, the camera's over there. My bad. So our experiment was about social facilitation. So what we did was me and Tyler each shot 5 free throws on a court where it was only ourselves and the other person videotaping. And then we shot 5 free throws with people distracting us, standing there in our faces, yelling at us, just doing whatever they could, trying to put us off and make us miss the shots. And we wanted to try to prove the effects of social facilitation from this. Yeah.
For our hypothesis, we've said that we'll make more shots when nobody is watching or trying to distract us.
Thank you. Dude, the shirt's killing me.
Go. All right. Give him ball.
Don't miss it.
Ty, you gotta hit this one.
Social facilitation is the idea that in the presence of others, we will perform better on simple or well-learned tasks. The frustration-aggression principle states that frustration creates anger, which can lead to aggression. This principle is important because it explains why we get angry when we encounter obstacles while trying to complete things such as tasks and goals. De-individuation is the loss of self-awareness and self-restraint occurring in group situations that foster arousal and anonymity. It's important because it results in the loss of individuality while gaining the identity of a social group. It can cause diffused responsibility, allowing the group to account for an individual's actions. This article discusses an experiment performed to determine how many free throws novice and experienced players would make alone and in front of an audience. It was hypothesized that the experts would make more free throws in an audience while the beginners would make more in a gym alone. They gathered experienced and novice players, having them shoot 25 free throws in front of an audience and 25 alone. The results indicated that the experts made more shots in front of an audience than by themselves, and the beginners made more shots by themselves than in front of an audience.
In an article by psychologize.org, it talked about some examples of social facilitation in everyday life, as well as how we do things better in front of groups of people and or just crowds. It also talked about how social facilitation works and how we use it every day, and what the implications are for social facilitation. And it also talked about what's the cause, why do people have use social facilitation in large crowds and everything. So yeah. Okay, so in conclusion, our hypothesis was incorrect because in our first trial with nobody around us, we actually shot worse, versus in our second trial, we shot a little bit better. So in the first trial, we were outdoors, we were using a different ball, and I was also in dress clothes, so those were the factors involved. Ben went 4 for 5 while I went 0 for 5. And in our second trial, Ben went 4 for 5 again, so he was very consistent while I went 3 for 5 this time. And obviously inside it was a little bit better condition. We were using a good ball, and I didn't have dress clothes on, so I was a little bit more successful in making it. So